welcome to another episode of KJ Sports Talk, where we talk sports all day, every day. And today will be about, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. Another loss. When you think about it, we was this close to being 0-3 right now. We're this close. We probably should be 0-3, but things happen. But we're on another loss to the Seattle Seahawks, and I noticed a lot during that game. I did notice a whole bunch during and after the game that I want to talk to y'all about in this video. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you leave your comments down below if you agree with what I'm about to say, or if you disagree, please let me know. I will reply back to you. So now I could have did this video like a week 3 recap, but the video would have been long as hell, especially for this topic I'm about to talk about. Would have been long as hell. So what I'm gonna just start doing is just breaking down each week, just pretty much just break them down and seeing which topics I want to talk about. So, but this video is about the Dallas Cowboys loss to the Seattle Seahawks. So it wasn't, to me, this loss was not as bad as our win against the Atlanta Falcons, if that makes sense. Like, how you saying that a win was uglier than a loss? Like, it's possible, damn it. But some of the things that I did notice during this game and after this game, number one, injuries. We got way too many injuries. I'm talking to the offensive line, our linebackers, our secondary. Like, we got way too many injuries. And then, speaking of our secondary, they pissed me off so much in that game. It's ridiculous. I mean, oh Lordy, they pissed me off in that game. I mean, just like with the Atlanta Falcon game, it was so many damn blown coverages. So many blown coverages. I'm like, the wide receivers on the opposing team, when I tell y'all they be wide open. It's to the point, after these last two games against Atlanta and Seattle, it's to the point now to where anytime the quarterback is even making it look like he about to throw it long, I automatically say touchdown. Automatically. Like, as soon as that quarterback cocked back like that, I'm about to throw a bomb down the field, touchdown. I call it right there, touchdown. Our secondary has been playing like some stank garbage truck juice doo-doo. That's what they just been playing like these last 2 weeks. They've been playing like trash, garbage, dump, waste. Any way you want to call it, that's how they've been playing. So, in this game with Seattle, I felt so sorry for Trayvon Diggs. I felt so sorry for him. They was picking on that man, bruh. Like, they was picking on him. And I can't even be mad at him because he ain't got no help. He ain't got no help from the other corners. He damn sure ain't got no safety help. It was a couple plays to where he called for safety help, and they were nowhere to be found. One particular play, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the first touchdown that Seattle scored, and he threw it to Metcalf. Xavier Woods was supposed he was supposed to cover Metcalf on that post route. On that post route, he was supposed to cover Metcalf. He was so busy looking at Russell Wilson, which is understandable because we all know Russell Wilson is a dual threat quarterback. We know. But he was so busy looking at him, Metcalf ran right past his ass. Wide open touchdown. Wide open. Wide open. So, the secondary, they're giving up there's like so many blown coverages and just so many damn wide open catches and touchdowns. Our secondary is deteriorating. Like, it is horrible right now. It is horrible. So, like, injuries to Awuzie and Jordan Lewis, he getting holding calls, and Brandon Carver, his old ass pass interference calls. Like, too many mistakes, too many blown coverages. It's just horrible right now. Our secondary is horrible. But let me tell y'all something. I'm here to tell y'all that it's not the injuries that we've gotten. It's not our secondary. That's not the biggest problem that the Cowboys have right now. The biggest problem, and what has been the biggest problem, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the main problem, has been the main problem, and will continue to be the main problem. I'll tell y'all why. Couple things. First of all, free agency. Now, even though he wasn't a free agent, Jamal Adams made it clear. The Jets made it clear they're open to trades for Jamal Adams. Jerry Jones didn't jump on it not one time. Let that go by? Okay. We still got y'all let that go by. Y'all didn't try to get Jamal Adams. Okay, fine. Still got Earl Thomas out there. Still got Earl Thomas. All right. Let's get him. Ain't even tried to jump on Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is probably about to go sign with the Houston Texans. Probably. Ain't even jumped on him yet. So, after our secondary played that horrible game, this man, Jerry Jones, and his son had the nerve to say, we feel comfortable and good about the guys we have in our secondary. Were you watching the same game we was watching? I mean, you had to be watching the game because I'm pretty sure you was in the damn press box. Were you watching that game? Did you see all those blown coverages? Penalties. Were you watching the same game? What game was you watching? To say, we feel pretty good about the secondary, the guys we have in our secondary now. We feel pretty good about it. Well, we don't. We don't. The fans, we don't. They suck. Garbage. So that's one thing. I'm like, how can you say that after not even that performance against Seattle, after that performance against Atlanta? How can you even fix your mouth to say that? We feel comfortable with them. No, the hell we don't. And then, secondly, Jerry Jones is not letting Mike McCarthy put his stamp on this team. He's not. He's not. Mike McCarthy doing pretty much the same stuff that Jason Garrett was doing. When the Cowboys go out there and do something stupid, he on the sideline either just not showing no type of emotion whatsoever. None. We all know Jason Garrett used to do that dumb clap. Come on back, guys, and do that. Like Mike McCarthy, he ain't even doing that. He's just showing no emotion on the sideline. It's just like he's there just to fill a void that they needed. He's not letting Mike McCarthy put his stamp on this team like he's capable of doing and like he should be doing. In Green Bay, Mike McCarthy, it was just a different aura on the sideline with him. There would be a whole different reaction on that sideline. And over here, Jerry Jones wants a coach that he can control. That's it. Jerry Jones still wants to be the puppet master. He still just wants to be in control. He not gonna let Jerry Jones would not hire a coach or a general manager who will tell him and his son, hey, y'all go in y'all office or sit in that press box, do whatever y'all feel like y'all need to do, but don't worry about this down here. I got this. Y'all shut up. That's all I need from y'all, just to shut up and sell tickets, merchandise, all that. When it comes to this team and this team's progress, let us handle that. Y'all just sit up there and shut up. We got this. He would never hire a coach or a general manager that would tell him that. Never. And that's exactly what the Cowboys need. Exactly what the Cowboys need. After all the mistakes that was done by the secondary this past game, we need a coach that's going to be over there getting on them players' asses when they do something dumb. Y'all have to make them take accountability for what they are doing. If they do something just as stupid, you just clap and tell them to come on. No, they're not going to learn nothing. Y'all need a coach. Y'all need a coach that's going to teach these players discipline and get in their ass when they do something wrong. Y'all need a general manager who pretty much just knows how to hire. Staff, like coach and players. Somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing. That's what the Cowboys need. Jerry Jones is the main problem in this franchise because he will not give up some control. He just won't give it up. He won't. And until he does that, until he gets out of that general manager role and let the general manager hire a coach that will discipline this team and run this team the way it should be and put their stamp on this team, the Cowboys they'll never go nowhere else. They won't win over the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, they won't. Jerry Jones is the main problem. The main problem. So once they fix that problem, somehow, some way, then they can probably get somewhere. But until then, it's going to be the same results for us Cowboy fans. It's disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Jerry Jones, I'm not going to say he has to go because he's the owner. He can't go nowhere. But when it comes to the GM spot, he has to get out of that. He has to let somebody else take control of his team. He has to let Mike McCarthy put his stamp on his team and coach them the way they need to be coached. So, it's not our secondary, it's not the injuries, it's Jerry Jones. And the fact that we got all of these injuries, and he's not even trying to get no free agents, like Van Der Esch is hurt, Sean Lee is hurt. They got Clay Matthews out there. Cornerbacks hurt. They got Prince Amukamara out there. We need some safety help. They got Rashad Jones out there. Antonio Bethea. Like, it's so many damn options. But he's not trying to go get nobody. So, you heard it here first. Jerry Jones is the problem in Dallas and will continue to be the problem if something is not done. And we, Cowboy fans, will continue to see the same results every year. So, y'all tell me what y'all think, what the Cowboys' main problem is so far this season. Leave it in your comments down below, and I will see you on the next video.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll